Welcome to the Live Wide Open podcast. I'm your host, Randy B. Ramirez, the high performance mentor, and I'm here to lead you to become the best version of yourself. This show raises the bar for all the more sport enthusiasts. Holding it wide open is just what we do. Being a good person is who we are, and living our lives to the fullest is the lifestyle that we choose. My brother, do you think that pain means stop? Do you think that when you feel uncomfortable, it means that you should hit the brakes? Do you think that when things are not going your way, it's telling you that perhaps you should take it easy? Like, what I've learned is that typically the pain, it means go. When you feel the uncomfortableness, it means that you're going in the right direction, right? Like the breakdown, right? That feeling of fuck, it's all falling apart. That shit, what I've learned is that it's the initiation fee for the breakthrough that you're about to experience in your life, right? Quick relatable story that I'll tie it all together. When I started building my Turbo Camaro, I had no damn clue what the fuck I was doing. Like, I wasn't born with a wrench in my hand. Like, I wasn't born mechanically inclined. I wasn't born like doing all this. Like, I didn't have a dad who taught me all this shit and was in the garage and taught me all this wrenching. You know what though? But I was hungry. Like, I fucking studied. I watched videos. I read forums. I bought books, right? And still, things broke, right? Still, shit went sideways. Still, broken parts. But every blown engine, every scrap knuckle that I've had, every failed attempt that I've gone through with my build has literally taught me something that I couldn't learn from a textbook. I couldn't learn it because I had to go experience it for myself. You see, that build didn't just teach me how to wrench. It taught me how to win when I thought that I wasn't capable of winning. It taught me how to accomplish things that I have not done before. It taught me that I can do more than I think I can by just going after what I want to do. And so what I'm trying to help you here with this episode is I want you to redefine hard, right? I want you to redefine what you think is possible. I want you to redefine in your mind that you can do more than you think you can. It's not hard. It's just unfamiliar, my friend. And unfamiliar becomes easy when you refuse to quit. You see, the language that you use, the language that you say to yourself, the words that you're processing, you're literally telling yourself whether you're gonna go forward or whether you're not. It literally determines how long you're gonna stay stuck. You're subconsciously telling yourself whether you can go or whether you're gonna stay stuck. You see, like, think about it, right? When you say to yourself, this is too hard, you're already telling yourself that, I don't know, bro, this is kind of whack, you know, like, I don't know if I can even accomplish that. But you gotta change it from, this is too hard. And it needs to become, I'm just figuring this out. Like, all in the transition, all in the words that you select, all in the words that you tell yourself. If you're literally telling yourself all the time, this is too hard, I'm not gonna be able to do it, I've never done this before, oh my God, this and that, like, guess what? You're probably not gonna do that shit, right? But if you switch your words around, if you switch what you tell yourself, if you switch how you look at things, and you tell yourself, instead of this is too hard, you say, I'm just figuring it out. It's okay, I haven't done this before, but I'm going to learn, you know? It's not hard, it's just unfamiliar to myself, right? Or think about it like this, like, I'm not built for this, right? How many times have you told yourself, because I haven't done it before, I'm not built for this, like, or things get a little challenging for you, like, bro, I don't know, maybe, who the fuck did I think I was? Like, did I really think that I could make that happen? Like, no! Those words need to become, I'm building myself for this. I am building myself up. I am learning. I am becoming stronger. I am building myself up into the man who will accomplish this. And yes, it might be hard right now, but we will get through this and we will get more familiar with this, right? You see, hard is a label that you slap on things that you don't understand yet. Think about it, right? If something is very familiar to you, if you've done it a lot of times, it's probably not hard anymore for you, right? But when you first started those tasks, when you first started doing those things, they were hard for you. They were challenging. They were uncomfortable. But because you decided to keep on with those things, then the label changed from hard to now easy. But it took you going through that process in order for you to be able to reframe that, right? And so your inexperience is not weakness. Look at it like this. Your inexperience is a fucking weapon. Your inexperience is an opportunity for you to grow, for you to evolve, for you to level up, for you to learn more, to be more, right? Every inexperience, like think about it like this. Being inexperienced means that you're fresh, right? Being inexperienced means that you're curious, right? Being inexperienced could mean that you're hungry to learn, right? And that right there is power. When you switch your words, when you shift your perspective, when you shift what you're telling yourself, can literally be the difference between I'm gonna go after this one more time, or you know what, fuck this shit, I'm just gonna give up. It could literally be the difference. And that one more time that you try could be the one time that gets you to the next level, that takes you to the next step, that takes you from the belief of like, man, I don't know if I can do this, to, oh shit, I just made that happen. I wonder what else I can do. Like, you gotta be willing to go through trial, through error, and through learning. Like literally, that's what happened with me while I was building my Turbo Camaro. Learned a lot, and I transferred those experiences while I was building my Turbo Silverado. Learned even more after the years building that truck, and I got it to where it was. And I built a reliable 1,000 horsepower daily driver, right? And I've learned a hell of a lot. And now that I'm back into the process of building the next iteration of my Turbo Camaro, I'm gonna take all those experiences that I've gathered, all those things that I've noticed, that worked, that didn't learn, the trials, the errors, the tribulations, the lessons, and I'm gonna reapply them, and I'm gonna get better, and I'm gonna do it to the next phase of my Turbo Camaro. And so the same rules apply to your life, my friend, in marriage, and business, and fitness, and being a leader with your life. Like, you don't need to be born knowing. You just need to be relentless in the pursuit, even if you don't know. Like, you gotta be willing to go after it. You gotta be willing to do more. You gotta be willing to lean into uncomfortableness. You gotta be saying to yourself, okay, I might not know how to do this right now, but I will learn and I will use this to become better. You see, inexperience isn't your reason to quit, my brother. It's your reason to start. But it takes you being able to reframe what you're telling yourself. It takes you being able to change your perspective of how you're looking at the things that are right in front of you. The beatdown builds the breakthrough. You don't become unbreakable by reading manuals. You become unbreakable by breaking things, by rebuilding things, by rising when you didn't think that you can rise again, right? It takes you going through the grind. It takes you going through the hustle. It takes you going through the hardship. It takes you getting beat up. It takes you falling on your face. It takes you learning those lessons for you to become better. But if you're not even willing to go through that, then how the fuck do you expect to become better? You see, every mistake carries a lesson, my brother. Every failure is fertilizer for your next phase of your life. Like, think of your journey like a build. You expect some setbacks. Things are gonna go wrong. Things are gonna break. You're gonna put some parts together that might not work together. You might fucking put a tune in that might be too aggressive and you might blow a shit up, right? But you gotta be able to take the risk and go for it so that you can learn what works and what doesn't. If you're always scared to fucking pull the trigger, then you're never gonna be able to make the progress that you want in your life. Plan for it, yes, but then go do it. Go get some fucking experience, right? Like, man, I know people that, oh, I don't know, it's because I'm too scared to even turn this wrench, or I don't know if this is gonna break, and then they just let their shit sit in the garage and sit in there for fucking years, and they don't do shit because they're not willing to take the risk to learn. And because they're not willing to take the risk to learn, their shit just sits there and they don't do shit. And all they do is blame life. They give the excuse, oh, I don't know, that's because they don't want to help me. Oh, it's because he doesn't want to help. But motherfucker, no one came to help me. I fucking learned. I went and I studied. I read the forums. I watched videos. And then when I saw that I was actually making the progress, and when my friends started seeing that I was making the progress, then they started saying, yo, you need a hand? You see, people are not going to go help you if they don't see that you are not willing to help yourself. When a part fails, good. That was a lesson learned. When you waste some time, good. Now you redefine your process, right? When doubt creeps into your mind, good. That's a sign that you're growing. Don't curse the struggle. The struggle, literally, it's shaping you for the win. But you gotta be willing to redefine the words, the thoughts, the processes that you have set up right now. You gotta be willing to reprogram yourself. You gotta be willing to go and adjust your tune in your ride, meaning your mind, and make it better. You gotta get that air fuel right. You gotta add the timing. You gotta get that power curve. You gotta adjust. And it all happens by doing, by leaning into, by doing the things that you don't wanna do. That's how you grow. Not by sitting around and making excuses. You're never gonna get nowhere like that, bro. That is what I have learned in life. When I play small, when I play scared, when I let my mind get the best of me, when I let the excuses fog up in my head, nothing happens. I play small. I don't take risks. I fucking literally like crouch down from fear. But otherwise, when I lean in and I lean back and I fucking go at it and I say, yeah, it might fall, but you know what? I'm gonna learn. Yeah, I might break something, but you know what? I'm gonna know next time. Yeah, this might not work out, but guess what? I'm gonna still go do it. That right there. That's how you learn. That is how you build the lessons. That is how you build the knowledge. That is how you build your confidence. That is how you start believing in yourself because you started taking the actions that normally you wouldn't, but yet you're doing it now. And so my question for you, my friend, is this. What have you been labeling as too fucking hard in your life that might actually just be the breakthrough that you need? Like, think about it. What do you keep saying? Oh, I'm not going to do that because it's too hard. Oh, I'm not going to go tackle that because I just don't know how to do it. Like, but when you actually need to go do it because it might actually be the breakthrough that you need in disguise, what is it? Think about it. And then my challenge for you is that I want you to take that one thing, right, that you've been avoiding because you don't know if you're good enough, or man, it just feels too hard, or man, I don't know if I can do it, right? And I want you to start fucking working on it this week. It doesn't matter if it's messy. Go ahead, mess up, learn, but show up, give it hell, and make sure that you fucking build yourself, that you go after it, that you put in the work, that you create the lessons, and that you create yourself in order to achieve the life that you say you want. You see, you're not stuck because you failed, my friend. I failed plenty of times, and I know I still will fail more times in my life. Because I failed, I grow. Because I failed, I level up. Because I failed, I become stronger. You see, you're stuck because you let failure define you. But brother, you weren't built to figure it the fuck out. You weren't built to play small. You weren't built to make up excuses. You weren't built to be shy, to play it safe. You were built to be a warrior. You were built to figure it out. You were built to fucking go all in. You were built to take risks. You were built to keep growing. So keep wrenching, keep learning, and hold it wide fucking open. Yo, I'm driving the checkered flag deep into the ground and I'm calling all the motorsport enthusiasts who are out to play the shit out of the cards that they've been dealt with. Let's break free from all the shit that's been holding us back and let's become the badass motherfuckers that we're all meant to be. Breaking the stereotype is exactly what we're here to do. And this movement is all about living wide open. Helping others level up is the mission that God has tasked us with. Hit that subscribe button so you never miss another episode. And if today's message hit home, then my brother, it's time to contribute to the growth of this mission. Send this podcast to another brother, to another motorhead, to another gearhead, to another man who's on the same mission as we are, because leveling up is non-negotiable. And the future version of you, your family, your peers, everyone who matters, they're all counting on you, my brother. So let's get to fucking work. I'll catch up with you on the next episode, but till then, live your life wide open, my friend.